Yo folks, today we're gonna compare Undawn to Mission EVO, because back then when I did the reviews on a high level, I thought that these games are like competition or identical, because both of them are open world survivor games. You have a character, you need to shoot around, you need to gather stuff, but I found out that they are completely different. Well, not completely, but in this video I want to highlight the differences. So let me start with Undawn. It's an open world survival game, but if I need to compare it to one of the big games, I would say it's close to World of Warcraft. So you have a character, you need to start leveling up, there's a big storyline behind. You need to do quests, you need to do tasks, you get yourself stuff, equipment, weapons and such. And yes, you have to collect stone, wood, all that stuff, materials to build your shelter, to craft equipment, craft armor and such. And the Undawn is going into the very details. So for example, you craft yourself a gun, which then you need to enhance. You can add different type of accessories, you can polish that, and there are a bunch of things on how to improve the stats of your weapon. There's just a huge amount of stuff you can do in Undawn for every single feature that is added, including professions or roles and all kind of stuff you can do in the game, like fishing, mining, all kind of stuff. Now comparing the game from this angle, so in Undawn you don't just build a shelter, you build a shelter and then you start decorating it and you want to make it look cool. In Mission EVO you're also going to gather wood, mine stone and then build your shelter, but you just do it because you want to have a shelter and you are just using it from a functional perspective. You are not decorating it. You're still gonna have stuff like a workbench, which you also have in Undawn, but it's completely different. So it's like comparing World of Warcraft to Minecraft or something, because in Mission EVO you really just put something into your house because of the functionality it gives you, like melting stuff, for example. Same applies for transport. So in Undawn you want to get a motorcycle and then eventually a car, a good looking car. You need to get a blueprint, you need to get materials and so on. In Mission EVO you get a horse. You gotta tame a horse and then you have a horse, and that's it. In terms of storyline and quests, there is a huge difference. So in Undawn you have like a massive amount, I cannot fit my hands into the screen, but you have a massive amount of stuff to do. You need to interact with players and non-players, NPCs and so on, and you gotta understand like the background stories, exploring stuff. In Mission EVO it's again very simplified. You just do quests or puzzles per se to get some extra stuff, but comparing it, it's like comparing a family house to a skyscraper, where the Undawn is a skyscraper obviously. So I think without explaining it further, it's clear what I'm trying to say. Still, I didn't reveal kind of the biggest difference. So Undawn is like an ongoing thing. You log in, you play on the same server, and then you just do daily progress and you level up your character, and it's never ending. But in Mission EVO it's different. You are not playing the same character and then playing that character forever. No. You start a session, you start a game, and that game lasts for 7 days, 7 real life days. And the winner of that game or session is going to be the survivor who has the best loot, best stats, or collected the most amber. I don't have exact details, but basically what I'm trying to say, it's getting to an end and then it's closed, and then you need to restart again. You need to hop into another game and then start grinding materials and all kind of stuff again. While I was talking now, it just came to my mind that Mission EVO is more similar to Bed Wars, for example. Bed Wars we know from Minecraft, because the more you play the game, the better you understand what you need to do, and the quicker you do it, the more advantage you're gonna have over others, and the more successful you're gonna be in that game. But again, the game ends and then you need to restart, and that, ladies and gents, is a huge difference. So whilst both of the games are open world survivor games, these are completely different type of games. Undawn is a game you can play 24/7, so you can do PvE, entering strongholds, or you can do PvP, or you can spend the day building your shelter, making it more beautiful, or you can gather resources, dedicating a day to explore areas. On the other hand, Mission EVO is something you can start on a lovely Monday afternoon. Do the basic stuff, build your shelter, and if you feel that you're done for that day, you can put it aside. You can check the leaderboard to see how you perform against other players. At least that's my assumption. And by the way, it's not available on iOS yet, so I didn't play the game recently. I just tried it back then. Anyways, I think you can constantly see how you're performing against other players, and therefore you can kind of schedule your stuff you want to do in the game to make sure that by the end of the 7th day you are the one who is on the top of the leaderboard. Let me point out for Mission EVO that this is a game concept, an idea I have never seen before. If you know such a game that already exists on PC or mobile, then let me know in the comment section. And I'm really curious to see if this is something players are gonna like, because you cannot block yourself for 7 days. So I'm a bit hesitant. Maybe it's going to be like the more you grind, the better you are. But I gotta wait until iOS version is being released. I'm gonna try the game myself and then give proper feedback, or maybe do a review type of video. Let me know in the comment section whether you play Undawn or Mission EVO or none of them, or do you plan to play any of them. And obviously don't forget to subscribe to the channel, especially if you want to see more new and upcoming and Fallout stuff and Arena Breakout and whatnot. Hit the like, hit the bell, hit everything you can, and as always, happy gaming guys. See you in the next one. Bye.